Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to take a screen recording of your computer screen. In fact, what you're looking at right now is a screen recording of my computer screen. We've been recommending a program called Screencast-O-matic because it's really just about the simplest program out there. If there's a simpler one, I'd love to know about it. To find Screencast-O-matic, just do a Google search. When you find Screencast-O-matic, go to their webpage, go to their homepage. And this changes about every year. They vary what this looks like just a little bit, but the same features will be there in the future, I'm sure. Now, if you're doing this, I really recommend that you sign up for an account, and you can use your school account. I do that for a lot of things for school. That way I don't have to use my home email address or my Facebook account, whatever it might be. And if you sign up, that way when you log in, you can see all of your recordings and you can do things like upload them to YouTube and everything like that. So it's a good way to do it. In fact, they may force you to log in and get a sign up anyway. So I've already signed up, but if you didn't, click sign up. I'm going to log in with my sign up. Now, once you're logged in, there are some features you'll want to check it out. I really recommend that you go to their tutorials. They're pretty good. Although if you don't find the tutorials here helpful, I always recommend that people go to YouTube. Sometimes common folks like us just explain things better. So if you're having any difficulties, try the tutorials and then definitely try YouTube. Now, while Screencast-O-matic is simple, you do have to install the launcher. And depending on your computer and how it's set up, this can happen in several different ways. So I'm going to do it for you here. And I'm going to press Start Recorder. And since I've already done this before, you may not see this little screen up here. It's going to try to launch the recorder, and down here it says Get Recorder Launcher. You will have to do this. If you click on it, it'll download a little start file, a little executive file to your computer. Now, I'm on Chrome right now, so my downloads show up in the lower left-hand corner. On Firefox, they show in the upper right. I'm not sure about the other ones. I'm not sure about the Mac browser, but it's somewhere. You have to figure that out on your own. So what I'm going to do, wherever you found your download, and I apologize for this step, this is just part of learning computers. You have to learn how to install things. I open up that file, and this may take a few minutes. This happened in about 5 seconds. At school, it took over a minute, and I tried it earlier today on another computer, and it took about a minute and a half. So you should eventually see something that says Screen Recorder Launcher, Screen Recorder Ready. Go back to the web page and start recording. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. An interesting thing also happened to me earlier. When I practiced this, I clicked Start Recorder and nothing happened. I actually had to log back out and log back in to Screencast-O-matic. And then I tried it another time and I refreshed the screen. So if it doesn't start recording, refresh the screen and or log out and log back in. Let's see what happens when I press Start Recorder. Nothing is happening. So I'm going to refresh the screen. On a PC, I click F5. On a Mac, I think it's Command and R. That refreshes the screen, I'm pretty sure. I own 2 Macs myself. So I think this will work now. When I press Start Recorder, it's going to say Open Screen Recorder Launcher. I'm going to open it. And it says Recorder will appear in a few seconds. Now, if you've gotten this far, you're really close to recording your screen, which is wonderful. A couple things you need to be aware of. You can resize the screen by just dragging the little corners. You probably want to go just about full screen, but that's a personal preference depending on what you're recording. The other thing is the microphone. Now, I have a Logitech headset on, but I could just as easily use my computer's microphone. The only problem with the computer microphone is sometimes you either have to get pretty close or speak really loudly. So if you see green bars moving down here, that's a really good sign. If you don't, you may have to change the audio input, select the microphone. And try all of these until you get some green bars, and that lets you know that everything is going pretty well. Well, when you're ready to record, we'll just do it. There's a little red button in the lower left-hand corner. You press record, give you a little countdown, and now you start recording your screen. Hello everybody, this is Professor Scott, and I am recording my screen. You can talk about what you want, move your mouse around. I suggest that you talk a little bit slower than you normally do. I tend to talk more rapidly, and I have to force myself to go slower. Try to use your mouse when you can, not too much, but you want to show some movement on the screen if possible to make it interactive. Anyway, when you're done recording your screen, there's a little pause button or a little end button. It's a little blue button in the lower left-hand corner. And you can actually press record again and start recording, but if you're done, you can click done. And now your screen recording is done. And there's a couple different ways that you can save your file. You can save it on your computer. You can save it directly to YouTube, and if you have a YouTube account and you need to upload it to YouTube, this is an awesome way to do it. Click the upload to YouTube. You can also upload it to Screencast-O-matic, which if you choose that option, I made a few recordings earlier, they'll show up here, and then you can do things like, I'm just going to hover, you can get a link. You can share this link. You can actually get embed code from this. You can download it on your computer. If you want to upload it to YouTube, I believe you'll have to choose download MP4, and then you need to go into YouTube and then upload that MP4. So there's several different ways to get your screen recording. Anyway, I hope this little video helps, and I can't stress on you enough that if you're having problems, number one, try a different browser, number two, try a different computer, and number three, try tutorials here or on YouTube. You'll probably find the answer that you need. But being resilient is what you need to do as a student, as a person. When you have a computer in front of you, you have to figure these things out. Hope this video helps. Thanks very much, everybody.